Hey, what's up guys? Spencer Rhodes here, and this is my review of Fear the Walking Dead, Season 4, Episode 16, the season finale, I Lose Myself. I think a lot of people lost their selves while they watched this episode, because it seems like there's a lot of people that are unhappy. I watched a part of Ronnie Hayes' for those of you that don't know, he does like a live stream and a review. It's like his live stream review of the episode. He hated it so much he's not going to watch the next season. I watched AMC's video that they always do, the talked about scene and the behind the scenes videos. There's just nothing but shit talking. Nothing. No one has any positive things to say. I'm just gonna go for broke here, and this is gonna be controversial. I could lose fans, I could lose subscribers, I could get nothing but hate in the comments. Everyone could be mad at me, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna speak out my inner soul right here, and just share the real truth, and just be honest. When it really comes down to it, with this whole season overall, that's not true. Not this entire season. With this episode, yeah, it was mediocre. Now hang on. I'm getting to my main point. That's not even the part that's going to piss people off. I'm getting there. I've heard that there's some really dumb things in this episode, like gasoline shouldn't even work, but everyone just randomly finds cars all the time when it's convenient for the plot, and when the characters were really sick and they needed that ethanol, and Althea accidentally shot the tank that had it, they should have been able to easily still get the ethanol. But they just completely gave up, and it didn't really make sense. I might have to watch that scene again, but everyone's saying that it didn't make sense that they weren't able to get the ethanol out of the gas tank, even though there were bullet holes. They should have been able to get it. And I remember, I kind of got that vibe. I was like, why the hell can't they just get it? They can't. They're close to it. Can't. All they need to do is get a cup, just anything. Put it under the leaking ethanol and fill it up, and just have, I don't know how much you would need. Have everyone take a sip? I don't know. I'm not even sure how much. Sarah, she said the tank was full of ethanol. So if it just had a few bullet holes and it was leaking, and Strand and Luciana were like right beside it while it was leaking, they just throw their hands in the air like, oh, there's bullet holes, it's leaking, we're fucked, we're all gonna die. I don't. Yeah, that's very head scratching. I feel like that's so dumb that maybe there's actually an explanation, and the writer, like Scott Gimple or someone, they're gonna explain it later or something and say that. I don't know. They might try to cover it up and say, well, they couldn't get the ethanol for this reason or that reason. I doubt there's an actual logical explanation. There might be a logical explanation. I mean, these things happen. Sometimes there's just something is filmed in a way where you don't understand why the characters gave up on this or that. But yeah, I mean, right now I agree with the fans about the whole ethanol thing. Why couldn't they just get it in time over a few bullet holes and it's leaking? So I get that. This was a pretty weak episode. It was a pretty weak season finale. It just seemed to it was 53 minutes long, and I felt it. It felt like it was dragging, like it was just dragging. But I'm gonna get to the main point. This is the part where I'm gonna lose half my subscribers. I don't care. I don't really care about this episode. Okay, it's a weak episode. I don't care. You want to know why I don't care? Because I like Morgan, and Morgan didn't die. Morgan is basically one of my few connections to the franchise right now. he's one of the few characters I really like. He's one of the few characters from the original show that I really like that's still around. I really liked characters like Abraham, Abraham, Tyrese, Beth, Herschel, Merle, a shitload of other characters. I could keep going, but right now, like one of the few, pretty much the only character from the original show that's still alive that I have any investment in right now is Morgan. I mean, I like Rick and Maggie, and that's mostly because of the actors. Lauren Cohan and Andrew Lincoln are amazing, but guess what? We're losing them. So I can't stand Daryl right now. I don't want. I know that that there's a lot of people that like Daryl, and I don't want Daryl to get killed. I think Daryl fans and Morgan fans sort of have this silent truce. Like Morgan fans won't beg the writers to kill Daryl if Daryl fans don't beg the writers to kill Morgan. I think that's what it's basically come down to. I mean, Morgan is a character that I've spent a lot of time with. Like, he was on the show since the first episode of The Walking Dead. I have a lot of emotional investment in that character, and I love Lenny James. I mean, who doesn't love Lenny James? They replaced Madison with Morgan. A lot of people didn't like that. I didn't. Madison. I don't know. She was all right. But I mean, I don't even miss her that much. I don't miss her that much. I don't miss Nick that much. I had some problems with both characters in season 2 of Fear, season 3 of Fear. Those characters made some decisions that I didn't like. Sometimes they just did things that were just, it made them really shitty. It made them seem like assholes. It made them seem like shitty human beings. And then there's times where they just did things that seemed straight up out of character. Like Nick in season 2, all of a sudden, I'm just going to abandon my family and run away because I'm a selfish, drug addict piece of shit. I mean, I liked Frank Delane's performance. I liked what's the actress's name? I'm getting off topic here. But the actors that played Nick and Madison weren't the problem. The problem was the characters, some of their decisions. So the fact that Nick and Madison got killed and then Morgan got a bigger part and Morgan basically became the leader, I'm fine with that because I really like Morgan. In season 8 of The Walking Dead, during All Out War, that was my big thing. Like, I prayed to the fucking ceiling every day. Like, don't kill off Morgan, don't kill off Morgan. And he lived. He got out, and then he went to Fear the Walking Dead, which was fine with me. I was fine with that. I just didn't want him to get killed. And then in this episode, I was really worried because it seemed like maybe his story was coming to a close. Like him and Martha were going to have this Matrix Revolution type fight with Neo and Mr. Smith did, and Neo had to sacrifice himself to kill Mr. Smith. So they both died. That's what I thought might have happened. I thought that maybe Morgan's story was finally coming full circle, and when he was limping and surrounded by walkers, there was a lot of times where I was really worried about Morgan. And then he didn't die, and I'm just happy about that. Did the episode suck? I don't know if the episode sucked. It was definitely a weak episode. It wasn't good. I will say that right now. It wasn't good. That 53-minute episode, and I checked, it was 53 minutes. It was 53 minutes of me not wanting Morgan to die. I wasn't even too focused on the quality. I was kind of hoping Daniel Salazar would come back. I'm sure they're going to save that for season 5. I'm sorry to those of you that really wanted Daniel Salazar to come back. Trust me, I did too. I'm right there with you. But there's still hope. I mean, just wait till season 5. Just hang in there. When is season 5 going to premiere? 6 months? So just hang in there. We'll probably get a trailer for season 5. When it comes to trailers for both shows, the trailers have always been good. The trailers have always been good. For every season, for every mid-season, the trailers have always been good, in my opinion, for the most part. There might have been a couple of weak ones. And the trailer for season 5 of Fear is going to be good. They're going to find a way to make it good. They're going to find a way to make people that hated this season hopeful again. A lot of them, at least. and they're probably going to put Daniel Salazar in the trailer because that's a part of making the trailer good. The trailers have always been good. They're going to do that. I can almost guarantee it. I wasn't shocked that Daniel Salazar didn't pop up, but, you know, it was disappointing. But don't give up hope. Don't completely give up hope. It's not like the show got canceled. We're still going to get Daniel Salazar. Maybe it'll be worth the wait. I mean, maybe it's this awesome return. Maybe Daniel Salazar makes the show better. I don't know. But, yeah, ding dong, the bitch is dead, the wicked bitch, fuck Martha. Everyone hates Martha. I hate Martha. If I had a penny for every time she said strong or stronger in this episode, I would be the richest man on the planet. God damn, she said that word so many times. Strong this, strong that, I'm making you strong, 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 stronger, strong, strong, strong. Bitch, shut the fuck up! Why do you care so much about strong and the word strong and the word stronger? And just shut up! God, are you obsessed with that word? It's like those words are her entire vocabulary. Every sentence she said had the word strong in it. Like, what the fuck? Jesus, she was so horrible. Just by far one of the worst characters in the entire franchise, and at least she's dead. And you know, I'm glad she didn't kill Morgan or anything. I mean, that she wasn't worthy for damn sure. But yeah, that's when it really comes down to it. I'm just glad Morgan survived. I guess I'm a shallow person, but like you get to a point with characters in a TV show where you just don't. I think you just don't, sometimes you just don't want them to get killed because you almost treat them like real people. And I think I have that connection with Morgan Jones at this point. I'm just glad he made it. I'm glad that it's looking like he's going to be like the leader in season 5. At least I have another 6 months where I can rest easy and not have to worry about him getting killed every week. I mean, that's really what it came down to. I didn't hate this season overall as much as some people did because I really liked some of the characters. I liked Althea. I love Maggie Grace. I liked Maggie Grace years ago. She's a talented actress. When she was in Lost, I think she kind of got labeled as just like a dumb blonde, but that was her character. She can play other roles, and I think she's been excellent as Althea. I think she's good. Really, I like most of the cast. I even kind of like what they're doing with Charlie. I think Charlie has potential to become an interesting character. I mean, Carl in the comics is young. Carl and Sophia are younger than her in the comics, and they're pretty cool characters. So just because she's a child and killed a stupid drug addict does not make her stupid. I think she has potential. I love Strand. I love Strand. I love Alicia. Luciana, I like the character and I like the actress. She just needs something to do. And I love John Dory. I love June. Well, June's okay. I love John Dory. Who doesn't love John Dory? I mean, it seems like they got a happy ending. Like they kissed and everything, and I guess they're in a relationship now. So yeah, maybe they'll be the next Glenn and Maggie. They'll be the happy couple that actually manages to stay a happy couple for like 2 years. I mean, who knows? And Wendell and Sarah didn't die. I was a little shocked by that. I actually kind of thought that maybe like Sarah and Wendell would die and Jim would be like the Eugene of the show, like the coward that knows things and only survives because he's like a cockroach. But they actually killed Jim, and Sarah and Wendell live. So I wonder if Sarah and Wendell and Charlie, are they going to be like upgraded to main cast members next season? And I'm telling you, I would not be surprised if season 5, episode 1, Daniel Salazar comes back. I will not be surprised if the season 5 trailer, Daniel Salazar comes back. Don't give up hope, guys. The writers, I think they're holding a card to their chest, and I think it's Daniel Salazar. I don't give up on Daniel Salazar. Just because he didn't come back today doesn't mean he won't come back in the season 5 trailer. And that's going to be less than 6 months, right? I mean, the trailer. So yeah, it wasn't a good episode, but Morgan didn't die, That's all I care about. As for whether or not he was out of character for just not wanting to go back to Alexandria and wanting to help people, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I got to think about that a little bit more. I mean, I don't know. I kind of like the idea of Morgan being on Fear the Walking Dead. You know, just have Morgan stay there and have the Walking Dead. I don't even know. I mean, I don't know who's going to be the main character in The Walking Dead. I don't think there's going to be a main character in The Walking Dead. But there's still hope for Morgan to return. Morgan could visit them. They could all visit them and come back, go back and forth. Who knows? I mean, just because you didn't get the things you wanted in this episode doesn't mean you won't get them in season 5. But yeah, this episode was not good, but I don't care because Morgan lived. Yay! All right. Anyway, with all that said, let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't be shy. Hit that like and subscribe. I make 1 to 2 Walking Dead videos per day, so please hit that subscribe button. With all that said, I am Spencer Rhodes, and I will see you guys later. Bye. I don't die. Motherfuckers.